Alright, I ended up not going to poker, so... Oh, what am I saying? What's up, crew? Welcome to day 18 of the 30-day Redaux. My name is John Connie, aka Big Man Syndrome, and if you're not a part of the crew, I really gotta figure out this autofocus slash not leaving it on manual focus situation. So earlier today, recorded the intro and a what's up crew and talked about sort of what my plans were for the day. And then I went and looked at it on the computer and it was on manual focus. What is going on here? I'm gonna go ahead and play the audio of that and then just sit here and act like I'm doing it now. So originally I was gonna go try to play poker. Oh, Sarah's looking at me. You probably can't see her. She's over there. It's really bright. Originally I was gonna go play poker, but the vlog took me forever, as always, to edit. So I'm kind of playing around in the garage now, and I think what I'm going to do is like a really bad dubbed Japanese movie. I'm gonna fix my studio lighting because I don't like how inconsistent it is. I did just order some fabric, the slate fabric for that wall. And once that comes in, it'll pretty much be complete back here, except for the lights. And I already have 2 key lights. I already have a LumaCube. I have a bunch of different lighting situations, so I just need to put it together. That was my assault bike. I'm gonna go get some lunch, and then I'm gonna come back, and I'm gonna reorganize these lights that I have. So I thought I'd show a quick before situation. This video is gonna be edited so weird. I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to make sense of it tomorrow when I edit it, but it's all over the place. Also, check out the badass shirt that I got today. It's freaking awesome. The back of it's even better. Also, this is the view from yesterday, so let's change it up. A normal fitting shirt until I wash it. Oh, 18. Shit. I may have to strategically break it up soon. Woo. Alright, so this is pretty much what it looks like without any specific lighting. It's literally just using the overhead lighting that I have. One set I got from Lowe's, the other set I got from Amazon. What I've been noticing, which I don't know if you could see in the video right now, I can't see it on the monitor, but something called shutter strobe or something like that. And it's where the frequency or refresh of the light does not match your shutter speed. It creates this weird, like, almost like when TVs used to have bad static and they'd have that weird bar. So I need to fix that, or only use those for lighting when I'm using the garage for non-video stuff, and then turn off those lights and turn on studio lights when I'm recording, especially in this position. In this spot, this is my professional sit and talk space. Mostly going to be for like big man media stuff when I'm doing podcasts, or I'm sitting and talking about products, or if I do ever decide to talk about equipment use or techniques and stuff like that. This is sort of the sit and talk spot. I also use the, where I sit down with the couch with my, VHSs and the weird background, the nerdy stuff. That's my secondary background. But for the most part, I want this space to be set up to where I can flip on a couple of things and go. And I know this probably isn't super interesting to you, so let's just call this video, a little break from the fitness world, like almost like in the old vlogs, I used to call it an out of focus talk, which I think I only really did one of those, maybe 2. This is what it looks like with no artificial light other than the overheads, and then I have my garage door wide open. So first thing I'm going to do is, based on Peter McKinnon's recommendation for lighting, if you only have a single light, which I do really only have one right now other than my little tiny LumaCube, which is over there. I have one studio light that's right above me, and I'm going to go ahead and turn that on right now. Now, to be honest, I don't really notice a huge difference just looking at my monitor. Maybe a little bit more brightness on my face, which is always the goal, is to make sure that you're as exposed as possible without overexposing. That's usually what happens when I've got like hot areas in the skin is I've overexposed the image. And then on the opposite end, the reason why I need better lighting in my garage is because way too often have I shot, you know, in the dark or with the garage door closed, and I've underexposed, where when I go to color grade, things get weird. The perfect example, which isn't even a studio situation, was when I was in the car talking about ulcerative colitis. My hand was blue, which was really weird, and I think that was a symptom of underexposed areas, that kind of messing around with the skin tones. That's one studio light. It's up at a 45-degree angle, essentially. It's coming down over to the side, which then allows there to still be shadow on this side of my face. A little bit of drama, if you will. I would like a little bit more shadow, so the goal here is probably to get one more light to be my key light in front, and then I can just turn that one off, which then that actually looks pretty good. The background now isn't lit as well, and this is really rambly as usual. So essentially what you want is 3 main lights. You have a key light, you have a fill light, and a backlight. Really all this does is evenly light a subject, me being the subject. Currently my key light is the garage door being open. Fill light is the one that's above, and it's I think it's Newer is the company. Graphy. It's one of the cheap ones you can get on Amazon. And then you have my backlight, which essentially just creates a nice outline. And of course you can do some creative stuff too, which I have this RGB light, which I haven't really tested yet, and it creates like a tone on the side of my face if I want it to. Mess around with it because I don't want it to light my background too much. But like I can change it to red, which is probably too dark to see. Blue? Green? Oh, that's kind of weird. I think when I color grade, I'll probably be able to see it better. Yellow? Pink? That's orange. That's interesting. At this point, I know that I'm really rambling, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop. But I don't really know 100% if this is a great image yet until I go into my computer and check to see what it looks like. Because right now it looks great on the little small HD, but typically that's been the case. The small HD always makes things look a lot better. While we're still on the subject of my studio setup, I've got a lot of loose ends that I haven't really had time to mess around with. I bought some acoustic foam, super cheap, but really all I'm looking to do is create a wall situation that'll be in front of me whenever I'm doing a sit and talk, and that'll either be like right behind the lens, so that whatever sound goes or past the camera, it doesn't bounce back to the microphone. And then I'm going to add soundproofing to the roofs, which if you unfinished ceiling, that just sort of creates echoey, tingy type sound. And then of course, like you know, I ordered the fabric, the slate fabric that I'm going to put on this wall here, and it's going to be in sections like the walls on suits. And then one last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to shut that garage door and see what that does to my light. I wish I ordered new bulbs, because the reason why I don't have my second light to set up and play with is because of it dropped and the bulb that I had with it broke, so I ordered 2 more. They're coming in on Saturday, I think. Yeah, I'm sure this was not very interesting. It's definitely not fitness, and I know very few of you are interested in this sort of thing. Thanks for bearing with me. I'm gonna do what I did with the ulcerative colitis video, and that's I'm going to sprinkle in the 2 fitness aspects. Tune into the crew, welcome! I have no idea what I'm doing right now. Let's close that garage door really quick. So now, essentially, we do not have a key light anymore. We only have a single light, which essentially acting as the key and fill. Or that's the key, and then the rest of the lights in my garage are a fill. And like I said, I won't really be able to tell if this is a good image or not until I get onto my computer and I sort of bump into the face to see if I lost any detail. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here, even though I've got other things to do, but I'm gonna probably implant those throughout the video. Today, I lost today. All over the place. Imagined, but it is a rest day, or like show a product. At least it's ready to be colored. Needless to say, if you did find something interesting about this video, awesome. I gotta get my 18 clean and jerks done. And we got some new to the crew, which you already know because both of those clips were already done. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you're new, join the crew. And if you're not new, tap and go that like button, leave a comment, share this video. Those are the things that help grow the crew. And until the next one, I'll see you later, crew. Ba-da-ba, pew-pew! This one's for the end slate because I turned off all the garage lights, but this is kind of cool. This is with all the garage lights off, the one light that I have, the studio light on, and then my backlight, which I kind of want to scoot over a little more. Oh, I can't see. I just looked directly into it. See, there we go. You get a little bit of the rim light.